I'm Maria Lenhart with Meetings West magazine. I'm here with Robert Benvenides, who's the proprietor of the Raymond Burr Winery. How long have you had the winery here, and what are your specialties?
Well, Raymond planted the grapes in 1986, and we started making wine in 1990. It takes about 4 or 5 years for the grapes to get mature enough to actually make wine. And we've been making wine ever since.
Fantastic. And you have private events here. How many people can you accommodate?
Well, we accommodate up to 60. Any more than that is uncomfortable. It's not, because our facility is, as you can see, a little on the small side. We're called a boutique winery. We only make around 3,000 cases a year, not 300,000 like other local wineries.
What are your special wines that you're known for?
Well, we make Chardonnay, and we make Cabernet Sauvignon and a Cabernet Franc. We also make a port out of Portuguese grapes. We have Raymond planted four different varieties of Portuguese grapes to make wine for himself, just some port for himself. But we are now making a port that we sell. We made 75 cases last year of the port, and it sells out very quickly, unfortunately, so we don't have it usually.
Oh, that sounds like quite a treat. Well, thank you so much, Robert. It's been delightful to be here. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Now I'm here with Molly Meeker, who is the proprietor of
The Meeker Vineyard.
Tell us a little bit about how you got started with this.
When I met my husband, he was a home winemaker. We were both working in Los Angeles in the entertainment business. And while we loved working in the entertainment business, we really didn't like living in Los Angeles very much. So we were looking for a weekend place to get away. And my husband was already a home winemaker, as I said, and then we thought, wouldn't it be fun to get a place where maybe we could plant a few vines so that we wouldn't have to buy grapes to make the wine. So we started looking up the coast of California, and the one weekend I didn't go looking with him, he made an offer on a property in Dry Creek Valley, and that was in 1977.
Great. Tell us a little bit about this wonderful building where you have your tasting room.
Our tasting room is in Geyserville, California, beautiful downtown Geyserville, we call it. And this was originally the first National Bank of Geyserville. The building was built in 1903. It is a Sonoma County historic structure. It is an unreinforced masonry building, so it is settling a lot. And the teller's cages that you see here were originally built for a bank for the Panama Pacific Exposition of 1913 as the model bank of the future. And when the fair was over, this bank bought the fixtures and installed them up here. It was robbed several times during its life as a bank. It closed as a bank in 1976, I believe. The last time it was actually robbed by an undercover police officer who had been working in Humboldt County in the marijuana trade, and apparently he got a little too into his work and walked up and robbed the bank and walked home. And he lived here in Geyserville, and everybody recognized him, and so the sheriff just drove to his house and picked him up.
I see you keep some of your wine in the vault here.
The vault is the safest place for the cases, so this is where we keep the cases. If you want to come in, it's not terribly neat at the moment, but that's because we're pulling bottles out at the time. We have our large format bottles stacked here. These are magnums of Four Kings. Down here we've got some 3 liters and 3 liters of handprint Merlot up here, and wooden box type stuff. And the rest of the case is just sort of around the room.
And you can do small events here?
Absolutely. We are available for small events. We take part in the large county-wide wine festivals and so forth, but yes, definitely.